Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Tanya with yanxa.creations, and today I want to share with you a project or a product that I have been searching for. I haven't been searching for this specific product, but a product that can do what it is that I'm looking for, and I finally found one. So if you have been looking for an alternative to sublimation on mugs or hard surfaces, I think I have that product. Why was I looking for an alternative? Well, depending on where you are, sublimation mugs are really expensive. Now, I love sublimation. I've done so much sublimation. However, sometimes I would want to be able to transfer my images to a Dollar Tree mug, something that is a little bit more cost effective, but I want it to have the same type of quality. I want it to have no feel, and I want it to be seamless, which I can't really have with vinyl or a water slide. With water slides, you usually see that film, and it doesn't give you that really clean look like a sublimation mug would. So I've been hunting all over the internet. I did find a product, but I had to order it from China, and that wasn't going to work for me because I don't need large quantities. And I eventually came across this product on Amazon. So what is this product that I'm going on about? So as you can see, I've been able to transfer really nice images onto my mugs. So what is it that I'm using? So this product I'm talking about is called laser uncoated paper. It comes in the A4 size, and it comes as a pack of 50 sheets. Exactly what is this product? It is a hard surface transfer paper. So you're going to use this practically the same way that you would with sublimation. You go ahead and you print, you reverse your image, and you use your mug press to transfer that image. I found that I had to do a bit of trial and error to get this product to work, and I want to share my process with you so that if you decide to try this product, you'll know exactly what to do. So the package, it comes as a pack of 50. It has a bit of instructions here on the pack, on the sheet, but I want to tell you that these instructions don't work. Well, the timing does not work. So I had to play around with it to find out what time would allow me to transfer my images. So right here it says mirror printing. It says time 15 to 25 seconds and temperature 175 degrees Celsius, which is somewhere around 345 Fahrenheit. So I did go back to look on Amazon, and it did say that different materials will require different lengths of time, of course. So this 25 seconds will not work. And if you think about it, when you put your mug into the press and you close it, you see that the temperature that you have set there will fall, and it will take a while for that temperature to go back up to the temperature that you did set it as. And so if you are going to be doing this for 25 seconds, you will be pressing well below the recommended temperature. And so you need a much longer press time. So I'm going to share with you what I found to be the best press time. I'll also share with you some printer settings for this product, and I'll also share with you the best way to peel. I'm going to walk you through this process, so if you're interested, stick around. Also think about hitting that red subscribe button so that you can see more videos from me as I take you through all my processes and all the details, all the tips and tricks for products that I'm using. Okay, let's talk about the paper. So it's an A4 sheet, and so it's easy to use with your regular printer. Now let's talk about the printer. So this is not for inkjet printers. It's going to be for laser printers. So you can use a colored laser printer, as I used to get these images. Or if you have a regular black toner printer like I do, then you can go ahead and print just the way I did here. So I've used some of these images already. So I used one of them here. And this is just a regular HP black toner printer. So I personally don't have a laser colored printer. So I went down to the closest printery that I have and I asked them to go ahead and print my images in color on my sheet. And they were kind enough to do that. And so I just want to take a moment to thank Simone at Dynamic Images Prints here in Meadowbrook, Kingston, Jamaica, for being so accommodating. She went through with me and we talked about what were the print settings so that when I come back to print, I will know exactly what my print settings are. So thank you so much, Simone, for all your help. So if you're in Kingston, Jamaica, check out Dynamic Images Print for all your prints. She's very, very accommodating. So you just need to get a colored laser printer to go ahead and print, or your regular black and white. And if you don't have a colored printer, you can just visit your printery and the settings. So for my printer, I only had one option, and that was to set it on labels. When you go to the printery, we tried to print on label 1. It worked, but it was not a very clean transfer. So label 2, in those larger print machines, you have label 1, label 2, label 3. Label 2 was able to do a perfect transfer. So if you do have a colored laser printer at home, you would set it to the print labels. The sheet itself, it has the printed back side, so you know this, so you'll know the difference between the side that you need to print on. Your print side is very shiny, and that's why we're going to use the labels setting. All right, I have my press heating up. I'm heating it to 360 Fahrenheit, and I'm going to be pressing for 100 seconds. So the recommended temperature was 175 degrees Celsius, which is about 346 Fahrenheit. I decided to bump my temperature up because as soon as I put my mug into the press, the temperature is going to fall dramatically. And I wanted to start at a little bit higher temperature to allow my mugs to heat up enough and to return to the actual press temperature quickly without burning my mug. So I'm starting at 360 and I'm going to press for 100 seconds. I chose 100 seconds because I found that it was enough time to get my mugs warm enough and to get a very good press onto my mug. Now, of course, this temperature and this time is going to be dependent on the press that you have. So you will need to do a little bit of experimentation. However, I think anywhere, a starting temperature anywhere from about 350 and a press time of about 80 degrees Celsius will be perfect for this product. So we're gonna go ahead. So I cleaned my mugs before, so we're gonna do 2 images. So I'm gonna do one from the prints that I got from the colored prints, and I'm going to do one that I got from my black and white printer, so you can see that if you have a simple, cheap black and white toner printer at home, this is gonna be perfect. So we're gonna start with the black toner printer image, and we're just gonna cut away just like we would with sublimation. Now, in doing this, one of the things that I found that was really important to consider was having enough white space around your image. So our white space around our image, this is going to be really important. We're going to place it exactly where we want it on our mug. Now, for sublimation, I did not find that I had a problem with where I was placing my tape. For this product, we have to have enough white space around our design to make sure that the tape does not get on our design. When we press the tape in this particular material, it is going to damage the image. And I'm going to show you in a sec. If the area where our image is has any bumps, any wrinkles, it will not give you a good press. So we need to make sure that we spend the time to make sure that this is completely flat. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the press, and I'm going to show you what happens if it's not completely flat or if we put the tape on our image. Put it in just the way we would with sublimation. So we're doing essentially the same process, just a different product. Okay, so what happens if we have any kinks? So if our paper isn't completely flat and we have any waves inside of the paper, then this is what will happen to our mug. So where you see all these white spots, my paper wasn't completely flat, and when I took it out of the press, I could see some waves in the paper. So when I peeled it back, the areas that were flat came out really, really nice, and everywhere that I had the kinks, it all peeled up. So we need to make sure that our paper is completely flat. If the tape gets onto your image, so we want to make sure we have enough white areas so that we can take down the image properly. So here we have from my black and white laser. It went really well, except for where the tape, let me get a close up, where the tape was actually on my image. So that ended up, when I removed the tape, it ended up peeling up some of my image. So you don't want the tape to be on your design. Okay, so my press has stopped and I'm taken out my mug. So this is actually a cold peel. With sublimation, as soon as you get it out the press, you can go ahead and peel. This one is really hot. We started at 360, so we need to wait for this to cool right down to room temperature before we can peel. Now, if you're impatient like me and you really want to see what's going on, you can allow this to cool for a little and then take it to a sink and run it on the cold water. Not cold, room temperature water. All right? Run it on the room temperature water and allow the mug to cool right down. Once it's completely cooled, you will be able to peel. It will not damage the image. It will be able to peel up and you get your design. But since we are going to press another mug, I'm just going to let this sit here and cool, and then we'll do the reveal. All right, so I've gone to the pipe and I have cooled my mug down. It's cold now, and you don't want to turn on the water with any high pressure. You just need a nice soft stream to run the mug under to cool the mug down. So now that it's cool, yes, our paper is wet, it doesn't matter. We can just go ahead and peel up. There we go. Get that close up for you. All right. Okay, so this one is still quite warm. Yeah. So I'm gonna cool this one and get right back to peeling. All right. So I've cooled this one down. Awesome. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna show you something about these mugs and how to handle it. When your images come out of the printer, I'm not sure if you can see some print lines. There are some print lines. So these are just because your sheet is passing under the print roller and it leaves some lines there. When you look on the mug, you might be able to see, yes, you should be able to see that your image has some sort of outline around it, and that's from the printer. Now, we said we want it to look like sublimation, so we don't want to see any film, we don't want to see any outline, we want it to be really nice and clean. But there's a remedy for that. Some isopropyl alcohol. And you can remove that outline. And in doing that, you are rubbing over your image with the alcohol. Nothing will happen to your image. All right? So we're just cleaning off around it, and we will see that we don't have any outline when we're done. Okay? Let's get back in. It's all gone. You see that? So my image is a little bit small. I was a little bit off with my print sizes, but no outline. It is smooth. You don't feel it, no texture. As you can see, it's still shiny. It has absolutely no texture to it. All right. So as you saw, I was really wiping down around this with isopropyl alcohol, and our design was not damaged at all. And so for me, this is a fantastic product. This is not dishwasher safe, so it's gonna be hand wash only. If you want to allow your customers to put them in the dishwasher, then you will need to do sublimation. Of course, these are Dollar Tree mugs, and the cost, this is about $1.25, as opposed to what it would cost to buy sublimation mugs. Here in Jamaica, sublimation mugs are really expensive. We're talking somewhere close to about $8.50 per mug. So you don't really, so if I can achieve this with this product, it is a win for me, because all these faces that I'm putting on the mugs, I will eventually be blinging them. And so I will actually tell my customers that this is not dishwasher safe, it is not microwave friendly, and so for me, this is perfect. So I'm a little bit curious about something. I wonder if you are. If you don't have a mug press, can you do it in your convection oven like you can for sublimation? I'm wondering about that. If you're curious about that, let me know in the comments, and I'll test it out and come back with a new video to show you how to use it in the convection oven if it does work. So thank you again for watching. Bye. See you in the next one.